It's Trainer Talk. It's Trainer Talk.
I am so excited today. I've got the dynamic duo. I've got KIDDIO and DADDIO here. What is up, DADDIO, KIDDIO? Thank you for joining a podcast today. This is Trainer Talk. This is a collaboration between Smokey Mon and myself. I'm just a vintage guy, Rocket Scott. Thank you for being here, KIDDIO and DADDIO. How are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday.
We're doing great.
Yep. Thank you for having us. We are having a great morning, and I think things just got better now that we get to talk with you for a while. So it's
I
going.
am so fired up. I just found out you guys had some donuts, so you guys are ready to go. You're locked in. You got to tell me each, what is your favorite donut of choice?
My favorite donut choice is chocolate with sprinkles at Shipley's.
Awesome. And Daddy-O?
I'm a big cinnamon guy, so it's got to have some sort of cinnamon sprinkled on it, and I will, devour it.
I love it. My favorite donut is old fashioned or chocolate old fashioned, or I also like a bear claw. But that's
Oh,
massive. A bear claw is massive. But if you gave me a choice, that's what my choice is. But my son absolutely loved chocolate sprinkles. So KIDDIO, I agree with you. That is an amazing choice. Thank you so much for being here. I want to learn as much as we can about you. We got about an hour in our podcast today, and it's a pleasure. Thank you for making the time. I know you're super busy today. We want to give a shout out. There is something really special today that I also want to drop in the comments below. But what is happening later today for you guys?
we are going to be on a Savage Pokeverse. It still gets me with the name change. We're going to be doing a trivia battle on his channel later tonight, and I'm ready to take this guy down.
No, I'm taking
Oh, it sounds like there's a family feud here right now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love this. A fun family feud. So KIDDIO, who do you think is more knowledgeable about Pokemon between you and Daddy-O?
me. 'Cause he
Yeah.
doesn't even know the new gen.
I love it. All right. Well, tell us. We want to learn more. You have had your channel now since about May of last year of 2024. You've got about 625 subscribers right now. You guys are amazing. You are creating not only YouTube long form videos, YouTube shorts. You guys live stream together too. This is amazing. This is like the family dream team right here. I want to know more about what you guys do on your channel. What you guys play games? Tell us more.
So what do we got? What do you got going?
So on live streams, I play the game. Some people think that it's just a video, but I'm playing it. And Daddy-O opens packs on the stream and does giveaways. And on videos, we just talk, have fun, and open packs. And for the shorts, a lot of the shorts, they're just the info for the packs, the top 10,
Yeah.
and the rarity ones.
Yeah, yep, all of those. And so, yeah, we love doing our top 10 shorts. KIDDIO, I guess the most interesting part of all of our channel in general is that KIDDIO does the vast majority of the editing. He is the computer guy. He is the Pokemon guy. It just kind of worked out that way. In fact, you say we started last May, and the reason was it was KIDDIO's birthday, and the one thing he wanted for his birthday, he's like, "Hey, I want to start a YouTube channel." So I was like, okay, well, my wife and I had the conversation. We're like, okay, we got to make it happen. This is what he wants. He's 8. So, of course, all those things that are involved with internet safety and everything that goes along with that was something that my wife and I were researching. We're both educators. So, of course, we're in the game. We know kids. We know the internet and all those things involved with that. So it was just one of those things that kind of came together. And funny enough, if you ever go back and watch the start of our channel, it was KIDDIO all by himself, opening, ripping, and you can see him looking up into off the screen because I'm there like waving and giving him thumbs up and kind of encouraging him and holding his lines that he's gonna say.
And I just remember you being so proud of me putting the lechonk on the it's like and the on the pig.
Yeah, whenever he started editing, and he's talking about the first time he showed me, he's like, "Look, this is how you edit a video," and he was doing all sorts of like. I was just like, "Wow! Like, how are you doing this? How do you put the sound? How do you make the cards fly off the screen?" We talk about Marshall all the time, so we got a little mini Marshall going on here where he can uh, do so many things on the computer that I still have no clue. He's teaching me as we go. I
I
think.
love that. I'm so excited about this. Shout out to Marshall, but shout out to you, KIDDIO. You are the future of Pokemon. One thing I love about meeting new content creators like yourselves is you are bringing that passion, you're bringing that desire to this collectible hobby, and you've got a skill set that you're learning right now. You're 8 years old.
Hmm.
I mean, incredible, absolutely incredible. You're using tools that many adults are still trying to probably figure out, or just needing to hire somebody for, right? So I'm gonna ask more questions later. I'm gonna put you on the spot, Daddio and KIDDIO, of what tools you like to use, and you guys can teach us on what you are using for editing. But this is exciting. I mean, congratulations to you, and also. Daddio, congratulations to you for just being an amazing parent and an educator. So thank you for doing that. And I got to ask you, do your students what grades do you teach?
So I am a fourth grade teacher. My wife is a first grade teacher. And so funny thing enough, or funniest thing I think is KIDDIO is not really big on even letting his friends know that this is a thing, that our channel is
Wow.
a thing. He wants to be, himself at school and the persona whenever we log on to make content together. So
Yeah.
he's really done a good job of separating life and work, we can say, for
Yeah,
him.
that is huge. I mean, you are bringing humility and being humble and being putting your studies first, because I can guarantee you there are a lot of kids and adults out there right now that have a hard time separating the two. So congratulations to you. And I know you got to be asked all the time, "Hey, KIDDIO, do you got a free pack you can hook me up with on the playground?"
Um, um, for some reason in both of our classes, because I have two classes, we switch. They don't allow Pokemon cards, but Daddy on the other hand, he allows Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I do give away a lot of Pokemon cards to my students. We do work in an area. Our school is in an area where it's lower income. It's called a Title I in Texas. Just kind of in general lower income. So some of these families probably could never go to the store and afford to spend money on something other than necessities. So it's been one of our big prides where it's like we got all these cards. One of the biggest things with our channel is we don't collect too much.
Hmm.
We just collect what we tell you we're collecting, and then we're going to move on to the next thing. And we're going to collect with our fans together, with everybody, all our subscribers and everybody. So we've got this mindset of if we don't collect it, we do not mind sharing it. So
That is absolutely incredible, and thank you for that, because a lot of families don't have access to cards. Maybe many people have lost cards, lost their collection. So I think that is incredible of you to offer that up and just spread the love to others in the community and helping people that wouldn't otherwise be able to have access to cards. And I'm sure you have an international community as well, which is really amazing too. Maybe talk a little bit about that. I'd love to know more about your live stream. Since you do live stream, I got so many questions for you. Um, you've been doing this for a while now. Um, talk about your community, people that you have got to know, and maybe kind of where they're from. Do you know what countries they're from?
So do you remember the first person that won an ETB on our channel?
Oh yeah, that was Lias.
So Lias, which is a regular on your streams as well, from the Netherlands.
Yep.
And so he was the first one to win an ETB from us, because we do giveaways with the hitbox. And of course, we slide an energy card in there that says, Paradox Rift ETB. And I just naturally starting, I'm not great with shipping. I wasn't, my wife was the one writing the envelopes for me at first, because I
Yeah.
was it's new to me, even though it shouldn't be, instinctually, but now we could just send message electronically that I
Yeah.
haven't written a letter in ages. And yeah, LIS won, and we're like, oh, how are we going to ship a box to the Netherlands? I didn't know we had people that watch from the Netherlands, and it was just a whole great experience. He had a great fix over. He's like, oh, here, sent me a shop, and he's like, you can order from my local shop, and we were able to take care of it that way. But I just remember that one experience being one where like we realized there are people from around the world that are checking us out. And since then, we've gotten used to things. We've had people from South Africa,
We don't know. Canada.
Canada, the Latin countries. I mean, just amazing to realize that all these people from all around the world are clicking on and literally having conversations with you, as we go. And it's just sharing the moment, sharing the pools. And it's been such a like I couldn't even imagine the channel turning into this. At first, it was like, I just needed something fun to do with my kid.
Yeah.
My daughter is older than him, 4 years older than him. She's a 12-year-old. And she's the athlete. So, we're going to practices, we're going to games, and we're going this and that. And yeah, we get KIDDIO into the little leagues, but the passion is with Pokemon for him. Like he'll go through the motions, he'll play some baseball or whatever season it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, and just kind of just doing these things and starting this channel, not realizing that this is the direction it was headed. And I think now we're at that point where we're like, we just want this to continue. We want to share this with more people. So like, what are those channels? What are some of the channels that you would specifically call out? Like some of our friends in our community that you love to watch and love to keep up with. He specifically likes watching other channels that have kids around his age
Sure.
too.
Yeah, Go Spencer, Curtain Catch.
Yeah, Brock's Breaks, Father and Son.
Yep.
So yeah, those guys are we have like a little dad gang with J.R. Lindor, which you would know. Void Start. By the way, he wanted me to say hi to you.
Yeah, shout out Void. Yeah.
Yeah, and just a community where we just kind of talk of both things: parenting, having kiddos in the Pokemon world, and also live streaming and seeing how we can help each other out, type of thing. And Poke Rips Kellen, that's another one that was a big one for us.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
So tell me, you guys have been collecting together as father and son. Tell me, KIDDIO and Daddio, when did it start for you? When did take us back? Take us back. I mean, you're 8 years old now. Take us back, to the OG, when you first started, and then also Daddio, when did you first collecting? We want to know, both of you.
Wait, so when we first collected or when we first got into Pokemon?
Oh, so
all right.
When did you start liking Pokemon? Do you remember?
I remember at night, like when I was like 4, my mommy game would read me Pokemon books to sleep too, and that's how I got into Pokemon.
So 4 years ago, when you were 4, half your life.
and then I got more interested when we got the Switch, and then we got all the Pokemon games. So I loved Pokemon way more.
And then what about the cards? Do you remember when we first started collecting?
You collected a long time ago. I just started right when the channel.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a Pokemon kid, but funny enough, the TCG was never anything he even gave two thoughts to, which interesting. The whole family knows that he's a Pokemon kid. So naturally, you go to Walmart, you're thinking birthdays, Christmas, whatever holiday, graduations that he's having. He would get a lot of Pokemon cards. So that's what helped kind of start the channel, that we had a lot of sealed Pokemon cards, and he would just use them as decorations in his room rather than open the box and rip into the packs. So yeah, I think that gives us a little bit of a different vibe, seeing how we're learning about the TCG as we go versus all these amazing content creators that just know so much because they've been collecting for such a long time.
Yeah.
And
Well,
For
that's fun
myself,
that you're getting to experience that together because it's very new to KIDDIO, but that's the uniqueness, that's the fun. You're bringing something that, for myself, I was not a child when I started collecting, but that is something that I got to experience through my son when I had my card shop. He was 8 years old. He was KIDDIO's age, and I got to see through his eyes, through his excitement of opening up packs for the very first time. I mean, Evolutions to him was the base set, right? I mean that excitement of pulling cards, again, getting excited by a holo, or maybe if we got lucky enough to pull a mega, that was the excitement. But also through the video games. I mean that Pokemon Go had just come out. And we drove around a lot. We walked a lot. We went to gyms. We did all of that together. And I see that excitement in you, which is really exciting. And maybe, so Daddio, we want to know, when did you start collecting?
yes, for me, I was there from the start. So when base set was a thing, that's when I collected. I have so many great memories. I got to say, I'm very blessed to have, you know, I was in a situation where I could do well at school, and my reward every Friday was dad would drive me to the local card shop, and I would get to buy one pack. And I was able to hold my collection for the majority of my life. We did have a flood at some point between then and now, where the majority of the cards got just washed out, and
Mm.
luckily always kept my first pool, which was a Mewtwo. I can't say I took great care of it. It literally looks like I've used it to skateboard on.
Yeah,
But I do still have my first ever pool, which is a Mewtwo from base, and it's one of those cards that I kind of keep aside and put away, and just like bringing out to show off every now and then.
that's incredible. I mean, it sounds like a fun opportunity for your dad to take you to a card shop, and I love seeing that now, right? I mean, you have got two generations of going to a card shop. Do you do that now? I mean, it's got to be tough because here you have a channel. You almost want to, go everywhere together to go on the hunt for Pokemon. But do you physically go hunt together?
So we
Oh yeah,
actually
RGB Elite.
we have a card shop that we like to visit. It is about 400 miles away. So it's when we're visiting family, but they have done so much to kind of help us out, help the channel out. Today we visited a Pokemon Center earlier today,
Mhm.
and it's just one of those things that we do. But life hits you with curveballs and sliders and this and that, and we just kind of sometimes we're able to find products. Sometimes we aren't, and we've been blessed enough to where a community has done so much, sending product, sharing links with us where we can buy it and we don't have to go out and run. And we've all seen those videos. There's people, it looks like WWE matches at some point, and we're
Yes.
trying to avoid that now because I want this, at the end of the day, I want this to only be as positive as possible for this guy. So
Yeah.
Also, every time I go to RGB Elite, like right before we leave, the guy, I forgot his name,
Mr.
Anthony.
Trevino,
Oh
Anthony
yeah,
Trevino. Mhm.
um, he gives us something free, and this is how we got where is it?
What are you looking for?
This.
Oh yeah,
Where's the
a
Charizard
little
Funko
Pop
Pop?
Funko.
This and then the score bunny that I don't think. Oh yeah, it's right there here, but I don't think you can see it.
It's out. You can pull him out if you like. But yeah, he's been so kind to us, Mr. Trevino from RGB Elite, and he's always gifting KIDDIO some goodies when we
That's
go
awesome.
there to
We
pick
got
us.
to give a shout out. So again, the name of the store.
It's RGB Elite Comics and Collectibles in
All
South
right.
Texas. Mhm.
In what city in Texas?
Edinburgh, Texas.
Edinburgh, Texas. All right, we got to give them a shout out. I mean, if I'm ever down, I have family, or my wife has family in Texas. So if I ever get down there, we gotta meet up. Got to give a shout out and send them some business, and get some barbecue, right?
Absolutely.
I love that. I mean, that's so important. I love local card shops. I love the fact that they support you, KIDDIO and Daddio, and they appreciate your business. but that also they're doing something extra for you. So I think that's huge. And so I'm also curious. I would imagine, KIDDIO, that you playing Pokemon Go? Are you do you have the Pocket app for on your phone? I mean, how active are you on other platforms?
So we don't play both of those games that much because like it's on Daddy-O's phone right there. Uh
Yep.
but like it's like basically when we get like bored and we have like free time, so we can get into like Pokemon Go or like Pocket.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. He's been more of the Switch games. And what's the one you play? It's like an online Pokemon game.
Pokemon Unite.
Pokemon Unite is one that we always catch him playing when he does get some free time. It's interesting enough though, because so here's the thing: if you think about it, we stream on Wednesdays, and when we do so, it's normally our usual, stream time is about an hour and a half. So if you think about it, that's an hour and a half of screen time for KIDDIO. So what he's done
Yep.
is he's sacrificed, his 30 minutes, 45 minutes a day throughout the week in order to be able to play that long on a stream. So
Yeah.
of course there's still limits to, all the screen time and all those good things nowadays. But yeah, so we don't do too much of the other ones. We did play Pokemon Go as a family when he was in a stroller. So we were walking around, getting exercise, taking him out to parks, and at the same time, we're like, we're here. We might as well, keep it
Yep.
entertaining. Mommy-O, Sissy-O, and I, we were all, playing some Pokemon Go, and this guy was just in diapers, so it
That
was.
is so cool. Well, I hear we got to give a shout out to Mamio, because apparently there's a core memory that Mamio was involved in reading of some books. I'm sure Daddio did that as well. But it sounds like you were read some stories. So shout out to Mamio and Daddio for being amazing parents to you, and kind of instilling with reading. That is so critical, right? And so that is awesome. You guys are amazing parents. Tell me, who inspires you guys? Like, I want to hear about what channels or other content creators, Daddy-O, for you. Do you I know obviously you work full time, you're a teacher, and who are you watching? You can name as big as you want or as small as you want, some other channels that you guys like.
Absolutely. I mean, we could name all the big ones. I think they were the ones that first really impressed us when we are like, okay, we're going to try to make a channel. So like the Pokey Rev and Cool Trainer Ryan and Deep Pocket Monster, those guys. But of course, now that we've become a community, and I think more so of the people that have taken us under their wings. Um, I mean, of course, the Great Rocket Scott is where we got to start. Uh,
I'm just a vintage guy.
Oh, I'm telling you, and we got great stories to go along with just the first time we've encountered you. So I'm sure, hopefully, we can get to those at some point. Um, we've got friends like Tote Pools, which is a young couple. They do rip and ship on TikTok, but make amazing just ripping videos, long form on YouTube.
Remember we were at this what are they called? No, not like no Coles, and then you gave me the phone and it was on Tokepools, and I was like, I really like these guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He really, I mean, they're just such a great entertainers that as soon as you just catch on to them, you're just like, wow, this is must watch. Buddies that we keep, in touch with, and that have helped us early on is like Blooper Collects.
Oh yeah.
We have Ghost Spencer, Crit and Catch,
Coops collection.
yeah, Brock's Breaks, Father and Son Have Fun. I mean, we Pokey Rips Kellen. I mean, we can go on and on. There's some smaller channels like Cialic, and it used to be Above Savage, but he changed to Shiny Cardboards. Maybe a bunch of channels that maybe people have heard of or haven't, and that we are working to kind of become a version of Rocket Scott, because you do give this aura of we need to grow together. And if we have an opportunity to help another channel, whether they're bigger or not, we always like to take those opportunities and really, really, share share out, and we got inspired by you in those aspects of what we do.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, that's I always say what's more fun than opening up a pack? It's doing it together and sharing and being inspired by other people. And that's why I'm inspired by you. I mean, you guys are living the dream that I wish I would have done when I had my card shop, and obviously involving KIDDIO in this, and you guys are just an awesome family and creating memories together. These are core memories that will last forever, and you guys are having fun together. You're also collecting together and having a passion. So I think that is exciting. And also, you're so welcoming to so many people in the community, and then inspiring others that are like, maybe we should do this, or maybe they could reach out to you and ask questions and just be inspired by you guys. So thank you for doing that, because KIDDIO, you are the future of collecting, and so that is just the fun part. And you guys are really amazing. I want to know, kind of maybe you could talk a little bit about KIDDIO. Talk about your goals. I mean, I know you're 8 years old, but you got to have some goals, right? I mean, what are some of your dreams that you would like to see for your channel with Daddio, and then obviously Daddio? We want to know your big dreams, but I mean, what would you like to see? What are some things that you would like to do for the rest of the year? Here it is, 2025. It's the end of March, but yeah, maybe tell us more about, if you want to, if you're a certain set you're looking forward to opening up, or if you, want to do more games on your channel. If you want, are you excited about subscribers, or if that means anything? But yeah, we'd love to know.
I'd like to see us like just randomly go and see the subscriber count at 1,000.
That's
Yeah, I love it. It's gonna happen. Yes.
that is, and yeah, no, I think for me, I will continue, doing this as long as it remains fun. I try not to anymore think of too much of everything else. That can get very, draining sometimes. Subscribe count, goes up, it goes down. It is what it is. But one thing I can always count on nowadays is when we get on Wednesdays, there's just going to be a great community of people there chatting, and just sharing the whole experience with us and making it funner than what it already is. And if you're doing this off camera, it's fun. You're playing games, the what Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee or whatever game you choose to play. It's supposed to be fun. You're opening packs by yourself off stream. You do it because you love the cards and it's fun. So just because we turn the camera on doesn't mean that should go away. It shouldn't be anything different. So we've never overextended ourselves in any way. And I just try to keep the experience as positive as possible. And sure, we would love 1,000 subscribers, but we're going to do it the right way, I think has always been one of those things. And of course, these are things we pick up from people like Shark Collects and Pokey Savageverse, or Savage Pokeverse. I switched his name up, didn't I? And again, people that inspire us, and we can go on and on and on. And then just the support we've gotten from mods. I mean, who would have thought that somebody would want to help us out in the manner that a mod does?
Yep.
And Void and the Country Boy, Brandon Country Boy Williams were our first two original mods.
Yep, and then JR came, and then
JR Lindor,
and then Shark, and then
and we got Newbie, Pokey Newbie.
yeah, Newbie, and then
Yep.
one last one. Wait.
Veggie Beast.
Oh yeah, Veggie Beast.
Veggie Beast.
Awesome.
These are
Shout
people
out to all
like
of them.
all of
JR,
them.
Veggie
Mod
Beast.
love.
Yeah, mod love to
100%.
all of them. Totally. Yeah. Yeah, and that is awesome because, obviously a lot of things, we don't need to go into details, but they create that safety. They create a welcoming community, and that is so critical, right? I mean, please speak to that. About what have you seen over the course of every Wednesday, your live stream? Where are you at now as far as how many people come in? Because that is incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, we've had our high when we did get a Rocket Scott raid, which was an absolutely amazing time. I think that was our high. We had, 70 some odd people hanging out, which was just insane for us. Normally, we can expect anywhere between 20 and 40 amazing community members hanging out, chatting. And the experience is, I mean, it's been great because I think right off the bat, we were just kind of given this label where it's like, this is a family channel.
Yeah.
And it's kept things kind of even keen. So even we have some people that are probably not normally found in necessarily family channel videos or live streams hanging out, they still come by and they still, abide by, what the environment we've set. I think those boundaries we've kind of set, just kind of being, being who we are and doing what we do and doing it the way we do it. Just kind of letting people know, like, hey, we're here to have fun. Bring your kids, bring your anybody, nephews, nieces, grandchildren, and let's all have like a big family blast. And I know a lot of other father-son channels or father-daughter channels or mother-son, mother-daughter, and family channels have kind of converged on us, and we're like, okay, now how can we start growing out together,
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, that's incredible. Tell me a little bit more about what you want to do in 2025 as far as content. And then KIDDIO, this is where I got to ask more about you're amazing. You're editing videos, you're 8 years old. We want to know like what other videos do you like? What are your favorite videos to make? I mean, do you like pack openings? Do you like games? Do you like trying to master a set? What do you like to do for content?
I like to edit the videos a lot.
Which ones do you prefer to like record?
Um, like, what do you mean? Like,
So when we're ripping packs, do you prefer doing the live streams where we're like gaming? Do you like to make the shorts?
oh yeah, I love the live streams.
And what do you use to edit?
I use CapCut to edit.
CapCut? All right, tell me more about CapCut. Are you on your phone doing it? Are you on your computer, a tablet? What do you use?
I'm on this computer right here.
All
Yeah,
right, so you're on your daddy-o's computer, yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
And then what did you use to learn how to edit? Did you just get on there and start
Yep.
editing? Did you watch some videos?
Um, Daddy told me to watch a video, so I did it, and then that's how like really like got like as a pro at CapCut.
So there was actually other games. So this is where it kind of came about, where we realized that he was great with computers. What is the what's it called? Scratch or
Yeah, Scratch the coding one.
coding. So he does coding. He does this crazy coding. I mean, I couldn't even understand typing a bunch of, numbers and symbols and letters just randomly, and then it creates some sort of video game or video or some sort of animation.
Wait, no, it's not. It's not like text coding. It's block coding.
Okay, so block coding, and he we would watch him and just in awe. Like I can't even explain some of the things that he was doing, how fast he was doing it, and I think that's when we realized, like, okay, well, we need to ask him and figure out, what can we do to keep growing this passion that he has for technology, and then that's when he brought all of that and just naturally was like, oh, I know how to do this and editing all these videos like no other, I think. So,
That is amazing because not only KIDDIO, I'll let you know right now, I'm sure your dad has told you, but people spend a lot of money, more than just packs, on hiring people to edit videos or format videos. So what you're doing is amazing. I mean, this is people's full-time job. So congratulations to you and way to follow your passion. Way to, and then Daddy-O, shout out to you for allowing KIDDIO to explore the coding because that's so important. I mean, these are jobs people have, and you are the future. I mean, this is so cool, and allowing that, and way to be inspired. I mean, I remember, back when I had my first Commodore 64. Shout out to that
right.
experience with BASIC, and I got so excited where I could try to code something, and again, it took me days and days of entering this in, and it was this basic program. And look at you creating, computer games and content and editing videos, which is huge.
Mhm.
So that is exciting. I love that. I mean, that's something about your family channel that maybe people don't know is you have a passion for editing. And I mean, like I said, that you are the future. So, I mean, whether or not that is your dream for a job someday, like, 10 years from now or more, but that's so cool.
And that's one of those jabs I can take at some of those dads that are doing these son and father videos where they're always like, "Oh, I just got out of work, but I got to edit this video," and that doesn't even cross my mind too much because he's the one taking care of a lot of the workload, but not because not because we have to do it or he loves doing it. So I'm like, well, I mean, if this is your screen time, go for it.
Yeah.
And we just kind of we just want to continue again making it fun. It's just got to be fun. If it's not fun, then we're not going to
Yeah.
continue doing this, and we'll find
Yeah.
something fun.
That is awesome. So tell me about your personal collections. Do each of you have your own personal collection? Do you have a combined channel collection?
Uh-huh.
We need to know what kind of cards do you have?
So I they're like it's the same, right?
Mhm.
So combined, even though it's like not combined, I don't know.
Right. It is his collection at the end of the day.
It's it's the Obsidian Flames platinum set.
What is
That's
it? What do they call it? A Grandmaster set, I believe, when
no,
you get
I think you said it was called a platinum set.
platinum set, and then I think I was reading, and it's called like a Grandmaster set, where
Mm.
you actually get the master set and then go on to get the variants.
Yep.
The Cosmos Hollows and all the additional stuff. That's the only thing we have actually tried to collect and master. Everything else, I mean, they're all his. The other thing that he got into, he's like, I want to collect the number one card from each set.
Oh yeah.
And that came because back-to-back live streams we pulled the Giratina from Crown Zenith, and then the
Wow.
next live stream we pulled the Sunzard from 151. And I was like, okay, what should we do with these? We don't collect them. Do we do some sort of crazy? He's like, wait. I
Yeah.
want to collect the number one cards from each set. So I was like, okay, well, that's something we can do.
And I still need that Charmeleon.
The Charmeleon. Oh, because he loves the story cards as well. So we have the Charmander, we have the Charizard from 151. So we collect, as far as our collection goes, I think that's the extent of it. Everything else is up for grabs. Either we can try to sell it to put money back into the channel or give it away to our community. I think that's the advantage we have. I've always explained us as a candy store or a candy store owner that doesn't eat candy.
Yep.
So
Yep.
everything is fair game. We have it, you take it. I don't care if it's a $100 candy or a 50-cent candy. And
Yep.
it's just doing the giveaways and all those things have become a way of, because if I were just to give a card because somebody was like, oh, I need that card, I want that card, then we'd run out of cards instantly. So, of course, we do the fun ways and make it interactive, and hopefully everybody that's hanging out has an opportunity to get something at some point from us. But we do have that advantage. We have some amazing cards in the hitbox that people are like, why would you give that away? Like, why would you, do this or do that? And it's like, well, there's no need for us to hold it. We don't collect it. So we would like to share it, but we want to do it in a fun way that is interactive and gets everybody involved in all of this. So
That's awesome. Tell me about your community. It sounds like your community has been generous to you. Have you received shipments from community members to give away?
A lot.
yes, so we had a big one where there was these two channels. Again, we can shout out channels all day. PokeFX and PokeQuan challenged us to a three-way pack battle, and I believe you rated our end of that video.
Oh yeah.
And these were guys that we hadn't even really met. I did watch their channels and leave thumbs up and leave comments. And apparently, at some point, they watched us back and really liked what we had going on. And they're like, "Hey, do you want to do something interactive?" do you want to do a three-way pack battle? And we all got on a conference call. We had the three-way pack battle, but the big thing was Juan sent me the actual, ammunition for the Poke battle. He sent over the Crown Zenith, what is it, Sea and Sky collection.
Sea and Sky.
Yeah.
So we had 14 packs, and I was just like, dude, you're first of all, they're both way bigger channels than us. You're giving us exposure, but you're going to provide us with packs to do this. And PokeFX has followed up. He sent a box. I mean, he literally just messaged me on Discord, and he sent a box. It was an entire case of the Mobostif.
And then he sent
Wow.
and then he sent
It was one big box, and it had an entire case, so 6 Mobostif
Yeah,
EX boxes.
six. Yeah.
And it was just literally a message of, hey, go ahead and check outside. There's a box for you that I sent. And I was like, oh my goodness, dude, because he does rip and ship. I was like, did I buy something? I don't remember paying you any money. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, let me know. He's like, no. I just wanted to send you guys something for
Wow.
the channel, help keep you guys afloat.
Yeah.
And it's just been like an experience like that with so many channels. We've done mail day videos where we won something on a channel like Poke Rips Kellen, and we share it out, and then other people are like, whoa, we want to be part of those mail days.
Speaking of winning from Pokereps, Kellen, remember that Dragonite?
Yeah.
I mean the Leon.
The Charizard with the Leon on it, and that's part of it. They send over stuff, and now they're sending over stuff for the community because they are part of this community. And we've gotten cards from like Crit and Catch and Ghost Spencer where they're like, oh, throw these in your hitbox. Pokemon. I mean, it's just I don't know if the emotions towards this, like, because it did get the hobby's in a very interesting place, especially if you're going out and you're looking for stuff. I know you've experienced it as well, like going out and looking for product and just not being able to find anything. And the timing of all these wonderful people, wonderful channels doing these things for us has really helped kind of keep the channel afloat. And more importantly, it's just kept a smile on both of our faces because it's like we really are growing a community. So we want to reach those points where we can do the same and we can offer the same for other channels, whether it's giving back to our friends or finding a channel that where we were 8-9 months ago, and just offering that, hey, we could do something to help you out. I'm going to send you something, and that's our goal. I think that would be our best goal. It's just reaching a point where we can give back the way that other channels have given to us.
Yeah, I definitely see. I mean, you guys are amazing. You're extremely giving of your time and your resources. And, I think that's what is amazing about the Pokemon community and the collectors worldwide is, they see a family like yours, and they want to help you with that love and that generosity to just pay it forward because you're doing that on your own. And so yeah, shout out to the Pokemon community and stepping up and being so gracious. And I just want to say thank you to both of you for doing that. And I also want to say speak a little bit to the consistency of your channel, because a lot of people start channels and they may make 1 or 2 videos or a handful of videos, but maybe tell us a little bit more. You live stream on Wednesdays.
Yep.
What are some other things that you like to do? Obviously, you're editing shorts. You're making some other videos. Do you have any plans? Obviously, you're constrained. You're a teacher. You have a
Yep.
family, so you can't live stream every day. Even if you could,
Right.
it's not possible. But what are some things you would like to do for 2025? Have you thought about doing maybe an extra live stream or maybe some different kind of video for
Mhm.
this year?
So I think
Oh wait, remember that the new series you wanted to make keep it, sell it, and burn it?
yeah, we've been thinking of like small YouTube, like interactive, the showing off the cards type of things that we would like to incorporate. we bounce these ideas off of each other, and we're just like, oh yeah, we get real giddy about it and start thinking, okay, how do we record? What do we need to do? Should we do voiceover, this and that? I think so far with our channel, I think our people have been very understanding of like, okay, it's going to be Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Central, time. And but we would so we I do have an advantage, of course, being an educator. My hands are tied for 10 months straight because I'm not just thinking of my family consistently. I'm thinking of 40, 50 other families because I'm taking care of their kids, 8, 9 hours a day, and all the things that come with raising of a fourth grader, which these are 10, 11-year-old kids, and just being part of helping their minds grow and helping them grow, emotionally, and feel safe and be safe all the time, and knowing that there's interaction. So we're very busy. Teachers, we're working, even off the clock, keeping in, contact with families and making sure everybody knows what's going on. Um, so yeah, my hands are very tied. And then on top of that, my wife is also has other, an additional 20 to 30 families that she has to keep up with. So it's very time consuming, and at the same time balance our own family and making sure that we have time to just go to the park or have a movie night, which is like what we're preparing for tonight, and just doing all those things. So far, we kind of gotten to the understanding of we're not going to overextend ourselves. We're going to keep the consistency at we're meeting once a week, having some fun, ripping some packs, and this will grow as the channel continues to grow, as long as we can keep it fun. And I think that's always been the biggest thing. So for me, it's very surprising to see that we stream once a week, but continue to grow. And I know there's different ways to grow, and I know people are pumping out content left and right. And to me, I would think like, okay, if me and KIDDIO were pumping stuff out every day, how much a strain that would be financially, just getting packs and opening, even if it's a pack a day, that's $6, $7 a day, right?
Yep.
And on top of that, the time that we would take away from being part of just our family. So family comes first. The channel is our community, which is our friends, and that comes second. And we try to find that balance where it's kind of a 1A 1B type of thing, where we make sure that we're doing all the things the right way. And I will continue to say that. I think that could be the motto: is we want to do it the right way that works, for us, and keeping our sanity, and making sure that we do get to interact because we love the community. But on that same note, making sure that we can keep doing the fun things that we do as a family.
I think that's huge, and thank you. I mean, as a parent, as an educator, I mean, you're just speaking to the life balance that I think a lot of families face. Certainly, with the information technology at our fingertips, that the choice is, or the opportunity is there to create content every single second of every single waking hour, but to have a perspective and a goal that works for your family, right? And that's critical, for you, especially with your family at 8 years old. Obviously, those things could change in high school, and
Oh yeah.
maybe look at those, but I think that's what also makes your community so fun and unique, in the sense that you're all in a very similar um, uh, phase of life, right? And right now my kids are older. My youngest is 14. I've got two kids in college, so it's a little bit different as far as hands-on, but still, you still have the family challenges. But I love that you have those goals set up, and that's just huge. So thank you for sharing that, and thank you for being an inspiration. Because what you're saying right now, a lot of uh, parents are thinking about right now. Also, maybe somebody thinking about, hey, how do I make content in 2025? How do I start a channel in 2025? What does that look like? And is it possible? And the answer is obviously yes. Um, and uh, and we're excited because I know a lot of people look to you guys, look up to you, and that is incredible. So I know we talk about hashtag dad gang, hashtag family, and so you guys are amazing. Thank you for sharing that with us. And before we wrap up, I want to ask you, do you have any specific people in your community you want to give a shout out to? I know you gave some mod love to your hardworking moderators. Is there anybody in the community you guys want to give a shout out to? KIDDIO, anybody, any other KIDDIO fans out there that you want to give a shout out to?
Start thinking of all of them.
So I appreciate Lice. I appreciate Voice.
Lias.
I appreciate Veggie Reese. I appreciate Friends in Country Boy. I appreciate JR, Clayton, and
Clayton Eskies.
and who was that other one? Oh yeah, Pokey Rip Cullen and Crit and Catch and Ghost Spencer.
Yeah, and
Like
we
the
have
best.
so many usuals where we have our hyper rare members, which is the highest level,
Deadpool fan.
and Deadpool fan, and New Pencil, and Ethereal, and a
Zecco
Zecco
Fox.
Fox, and just you create those things just because you're playing the game of this is YouTube, so you got to have the levels and you never expecting anybody. I mean, if anybody donates us a bag of peanuts, I'm excited because I would never expect to get anything from anybody. But to see people actually going for, what I consider like just extremely generous membership level and being part of it and doing those things. So those are our hyper rare members, and of course all the channels that I was talking about earlier, and just I mean, there's not enough we could say about everybody that's showing up, hanging out with us Wednesday. And one of the big things that kind of resonates with me is when you often say how you've had a great day when you meet somebody new, and that becomes the funnest part. And I think kind of inadvertently rooting for new people that pop into the channel to kind of get these giveaways and realize that this is a real thing. We're really having fun. We're really giving stuff away. And I mean, all these conversations that we're having. AB just started a new member, just kind of started
LB?
AB.
Oh, AB. Oh.
It likes to talk about sports a lot. So he'll come in and stir the pot because he knows we're Houston Astros fans, and a lot of people dislike our Houston Astros, and we get it. But so we started having a lot of sports banter, and that's brought different people and different conversations, and it's just so funny. And Go Spencer has a second channel where it's just Spencer and Mom called Card Clubhouse, which we would also like to let people know that
Shout out Go Spencer. Yep. Yeah.
And sports cards. So
okay,
absolutely. But no, I mean, we could seriously go on all day. I think if I started writing a list, I'd be, my hand would be hurting and by the time I was done, and just could never expect the community aspect of this when we started. And that's been the best part, hands down.
Yeah, it's really bigger than I think a lot of people realize. That like you said before, you can open up a pack, you can do a lot of things by yourself. But when you start meeting new people, it's just unbelievable. Having a card shop, I had days where maybe I got a couple people that came into the store, and then once you start meeting people and having community come back day after day or week after week, it is just the best feeling in the world, right? It's that it's like you walk into your classroom and you love to see those faces, right? And they love to see you, and then you have that relationship. And so that is just awesome that you guys have that you've built that, and that you continue to grow that. And I know without a doubt, I know a lot of people get nervous when we start talking about numbers, but KIDDIO, you've got a number of 1,000 subscribers. That is going to happen way sooner than you realize. I just know it. I don't like to make a lot of promises, but that promise I know will happen sooner than you realize, because that is the power of YouTube, and that's the power of you guys creating community. And so I think that's really exciting. Even if you just continue one day a week. So I think that's awesome, and that's a huge goal. But
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to both of you. You guys are an amazing family. Thank you for inspiring so many of us, and thank you for being authentic. Thank you for sharing of your time, and really, I get emotional every time I see one of your live streams because you are exactly the age of my son, KIDDIO, that when we had our card shop. And so many great memories, and just you guys are building memories together, and you guys are really inspiring. So thank you so much, KIDDIO and Daddio. You guys are incredible.
Well, I would like to also take a moment and just kind of return those thoughts and those emotions, because we were a baby channel. We were just starting. We had probably less than 100 subscribers even at that point. The first time we got a Rocket Scott raid, I believe it was either Pokey Newbie or Kratos Rancher, or maybe a combination of both, that got back to us and said, "Hey, we emailed this channel. It's Rocket Scott. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but we told them they need to check you out. You guys are a very underrated channel." And then all of a sudden, we get this raid. We didn't know what a raid was. We were new to YouTube. We're new to the Pokemon TCG. Like, everything is so new to us. And all of a sudden, I'm at work, and this is happening while I'm at work, and my phone is kind of dinging, 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 letting me know that we're getting messages on the YouTube. And I see it, and I'm like, what in the world is happening? Like, what is going on?
And you had to respond to all those comments and
Yes, I was at the point where I'm like, I need to say thank you to every single one of these people. So right after school, he's actually in the next classroom over from me. So because he's in third grade and I teach fourth grade, and our classrooms are actually, funny enough, there's a door interconnecting our two classes, and so he comes in, and I was like, you got to look at this, and I show him the phone, and I mean, we are literally both in tears of joy. We never thought our channel would reach 100 subscribers, and here comes this wonderful Rocket Scott, sent over all the cousins, and everybody's just leaving, wonderful, rocket bombs, rocket raids, rocket this and that. And it's just, and then the additional independent, like, this is so cool, you guys keep it up, y'all are so amazing. It was just so enlightening and so inspiring. And what you don't realize is how, because I know you could understand that you're doing a wonderful thing, but just how impactful it is for everybody that comes across you, and just the memories you have given us, that you probably, to you, you're doing this every day. And for us, that was just a life-changing moment where we realized, like, whoa, these people saw our channel, they stuck around. In fact, more cousins started coming in as time passed by, and the thing is, we've gotten at least 4 or 5 rocket raids, and it's one of those things, like, it's just so amazing that you keep us in mind, and whether we get to visit you or not every single day, because of course, how life goes, and
Yeah.
work and this and that, but you still remembered us, and we were just some small guys, just trying to have fun, just trying to rip packs. And I think KIDDIO is now, it's his ritual after school. He gets on my laptop while I'm doing my dismissal duties, and he's watching Rocket Scott. He was the first one. He was the one that brought it to me, like, wait, why isn't Rocket Scott on today? So we were hoping everything was good there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I'm like, he's got to be okay, because we've been talking back and forth about setting
Yeah.
up this meeting today.
Yeah.
So, and during our last live stream, the community, I mean, of course, there's a lot of cousins there. I was like, hey, I mean, if he needs some time off, he's done so much for us. He deserves a day. He deserves 2 days. He deserves a year off, and we should still be here ready to support him as soon as he comes back. And it's just those feelings that we have. Like, we really, really, really appreciate everything you've done, and I don't think just how impactful you are to our community. and you've done things where it's just dreams come true. You've basically been there right at all of our milestones. You've got us to like 100, you got us to 300, 400, 500, and it's just been, I mean, there's no words for how thankful we are and how appreciative we are.
No, I appreciate that. And a shout out to all the cousins because they make it happen. Like I said, I am just a vintage guy and I love this community so much. And honestly, I always say it's a community channel because this is exactly why it was set up. So I think you guys are the best. Kiddio and Daddio, you guys deserve the world. You deserve 1,000, and I know that's just a number, but you deserve more than that because you guys are the future. You guys are inspiring so many people in this community and beyond. Because every day there is a new creator, a new family, a new individual that is coming on, and I just want to let you guys know that you mean so much to the community for what you're doing, and we all love and appreciate you. So thank you for doing that. But again, Kiddio, Daddio, you guys are the best. Thank you for inspiring so many people. And again, this has been Trainer Talk, a podcast. Thank you so much, Kiddio. This is incredible. We cannot wait to watch you guys take off and grow. And remember, this vintage guy, when you guys are up on stage at Card Party, whatever, with Deep Pocket Monster. So thank you guys. All right. We'll see you guys later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.